Hey, 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 everybody. It is Black Women are in the building. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Come in here, come in here, come in here. Happy Sunday to everyone. It is going to be a beautiful day today, and we are going to get into some things today. So, y'all already see who I am talking about. We will be talking about the beautiful, talented mommy named Halle Bailey. We will be talking about her today and what she is going through. Hey, Veronica Monroe. So I need you guys to all come in. Pickmeishas, you are definitely invited today. Young women that are following DDG and think they know they a-hole from their appetite, you are definitely invited in today. To the guys that thinks what he's doing is right, you are definitely invited today. Hey, Miss Blackberry Tyra, we are going to talk about all the things. I need y'all to come in, come in, come in, come in. It is going to be a good one today. I am going to dig deep today. We are going to get real today because a lot of us have been through this. Some of us with children, some of us without children. We have been through the drama. We have been through the BS. We have been through the gaslighting. We have been through the misogyny. We have been through it all. And that is the only reason why I am talking about it today, because a lot of people, not even a lot of people, I'm realizing that a lot of DDG's fan base are children that are starting school on Monday. A lot of his fan base are young women who are just lost. A lot of people don't have fathers in the home. Some people do have fathers in the home who are doing the same things or who have done the same things that DDG has done, and they think it is normal. So we are going to talk about that today. And I just, this is not going to be a bad session, but this is going to be a session to let young women know that there are signs that you look for, to let young women know to stop listening to everything that you hear these podcasters regurgitate. Because once they, a lot of what I'm realizing with a lot of these people with this DDG and Haley, yes, Veronica Monroe, the generation is lost. And what I'm looking at with a lot of these people with this DDG and Haley situation is they're not really reading the documents to understand. They're just reading. Their comprehension skills are lost. They have no emotional intelligence. The intelligence that they do have is so far in between of lies and the truth. And then what happens is they listen to the DJ Academys and the clickbait people up here that put stuff, and then they run and regurgitate that. And once they run and regurgitate it, then everybody picks up on it, and then everybody starts regurgitating it. And then before you know it, it's a whole lie that is spreading. Hey, Lavon, hi, I missed you too. It's a hey, Linda Gamble, happy Sunday. It's a lie that's starting to spread. And in this case, the lies are spreading like a wildfire. But what's crazy about it is I'm looking at the amount of restraints, the amount of class, the amount of obedience that Haley Bailey has. That young lady is 25, y'all. That young lady is 25. I see women that are old enough to be her mother crashing out. Her obedience and her class needs to be studied. Needs to be studied. And that's it. That's it, Veronica Monroe. There you have it. They think that he's attractive, so they're going to forgive him quicker. A lot of these young women want to be liked by these men, so they'll do it at the detriment of themselves or at the detriment of someone else. They really don't care. As long as that man says he likes them, I'm going to give y'all an example. And everything I said is a legend in my opinion and for fair use purposes only. Remember the girl cooking with Kaya, before I get into DDG and Halle. Remember the girl cooking with Kaya and how they were saying so, and the guys was on her. The guys was on cooking with Kaya. Pretty girl. And she come up there and she tell the girls, yeah, y'all take your man and y'all don't know how to cook for y'all man. Absolutely nothing, Tyra. Y'all don't know how to cook for y'all man, and I'll take y'all man and I'll do this and cook it with Kaya. And the guys, they loved Kaya. And y'all bet 304s bet not come for Kaya. And y'all 304s, y'all hate her because y'all ain't her. And y'all don't like her because y'all jealous. Remember all this stuff that the guys were saying? And then Kaya came out. Kaya came out and let us know that her boyfriend was literally just living off of her, wasn't doing nothing. She was cooking, she was cleaning, she was doing everything, paying the bills and everything, and he was just a body there. And do you see how quick the guys who were bigging her up and putting her on a pedestal, do you see how quick they turned on her? Do you see how quick they turned on her? And that goes to show that being a pick me does not help your case. They turned on that girl so quick. I don't even see her anymore. I don't even see her anymore. I don't know if they ran her off of social media. We don't even see her anymore. Gone, done, down the drain. The same men who used to big her up and put her on a pedestal, the same men who she put on a pedestal, knocked her off. All because she no longer wanted to be the sole provider and the breadwinner in her home and had the nerve to come online and talk about it and be frustrated about it. They took the bum side automatically. No hesitation, no nothing. They took his side automatically. And I think she's no longer on social media, or she may be taking a break. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Yep, Veronica Monroe. Yep. But look at the point, Veronica Monroe. She bragged about him. Had all the guys on her side, right? Bragged about him, had all the guys on her side to the point that they were disrespecting other women who was like, girl, please, you ain't gonna take my man or this and that and that. And she kept up that facade until she couldn't anymore. And when she came and thought that she would have an ally in these same men who put her on a pedestal, they showed her, that was for right now, but we gonna stand 10 toes down with the bum. And they let her know quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. It was over with. Boom, done. Get out of here. Show's over. Stop. See how crazy that is? See how crazy that is? So now we're going to get into Halle Bailey. And everybody already knows who she is. Y'all come in, y'all come in, y'all come on in. Hit that like button when y'all coming in. If you are a young woman, if you've never been here before, thank you so much for coming in. There's some things I'm going to talk to you guys about. A lot of the women in my comment section are older women. We know what we're talking about. We know a lot of the things to look for. I want some of the younger women to come in and just relax and just sit down. This is not going to be an attack on you. We just want to tell you some things that you may not know because you're not emotionally intelligent enough to pick up on these things. So we all know Halle is 25, right? I think she got with DDG when she was like 21, was it? 21 or something like that. So imagine You still not being all the way there as far as your maturity, right? You're not all the way there. Your frontal lobe is not, it is not matured to the capacity that it needs to be. And then not only that, this is like your first real boyfriend. This is like the first true love you ever had, your first real boyfriend. We've never seen Halle Bailey out with anybody, any man, boyfriend, whatever, whatever. And she said she's talked to guys before, but this was different. This was her boyfriend. Now, not only is this her boyfriend, let's go to him. He's been there, done that, been around the world and right? So he's experienced, not mentally experienced, but he's more experienced in the relationship part because he done had girlfriends. He done did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Miss Blackberry, exactly. He's done did his things. He done did stuff that she's never done before. So right there, he has a one up on her. Now, we remember, and I remember people telling her, do not do it. And it was a lot of older women, and it was some young women in there too that I greatly appreciate. I said, these young women more than likely have mothers and fathers in the same home. They know what a good relationship look like, and some of them probably know what a bad relationships look like, and they seen DDG in their father. Right? So they're telling her, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Girl, please don't do it. But they got her. But see, nobody is taking on the fact that this is a young girl. She's in love. She's already there. See, when they popped out, they that was just them just popping out to us. But she was already in on the ride. So now when she pops out, the internet aunties, the girlies, they like, no, Halle, don't do it. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? But she was already there, y'all. She was already there as a young woman, 21. She was already there. At that point, she was still into her career and stuff, but she had a boyfriend. She loved her boyfriend. And not only did she have a boyfriend and she loved her boyfriend, but she was also making moves to make him bigger than what he was. Because contrary to popular belief and what all the young children that got to go to school on Monday run around the internet and keep screaming about how he's so famous, how he's all famous, that he's famous on the internet. Halle is a global star. Global and internet stardom is not the same. So with her global stardom, she can get him into places that he's only dreamed of being into. With all the money that he made before he got with her, he was not able to go to, they wasn't inviting him to the BET Awards. They weren't inviting him to the Soul Train Awards. They were not inviting him to Rock Nation brunches. They were not inviting him to Beyonce's birthday party. They were not inviting him on red carpet walks for movie premieres. This is to the young people that runs around social media screaming about how much money he made. The money didn't get him into the doors that he wanted to get into because he was not a global star. He was on the internet. BET, Rock Nation, they're not looking at the internet. They don't care about that. So, and right. Yep. You are totally right, Veronica Monroe. Absolutely. Absolutely, Miss Blackberry Tyra. Exactly. So, you know, hey, Mimi, I'm glad you're here. So she is in love. She's trying to help her boyfriend, get to a certain plateau. She's around B and J, and she's telling him, like, listen, she's believing in him, but she's also in love. She's believing in him, but she's in love as well. So the red flags that everybody else see, she can't see. And if she did see some, she decided to look past them like we all have done. I have done it. At 21 years old, I done got on a bike, ran uptown to my son's father, caught him in a car and tried to bash his windows out at 21. At 21. Pregnant. So yeah. I see exactly where it was going, but it wasn't my place. It wasn't my place to speak on it. You know why it wasn't my place to speak on it? Because sometimes we have to go through things. Sometimes we have to go through things. Some of us up here now, we love Melody Cherie, right? We seen what she went through on national TV. And we know it was harsh, it was disgusting, it was downright nasty. But at the end of the day, sometimes I look at it like she had to go through what she went to get to where she's at. She's in a place now that the man that put her through what he put her through, the castmates that put her through what they put her through, even the paramour that put her through what she put her through with the help of her ex-husband, they can't even reach her. They can't even reach her. Miss Blackberry, you better tell it. You better tell it. So Halle is going through all of this, right? And with all this going, we see her, she has him on her arm, she's taking him to these award shows, and then we see she's our Little Mermaid, right? So she's our Little Mermaid, and the palm-colored people are pissed. So not only are they saying hateful and mean, racist things to her op, who she thinks is a boyfriend that loves her, puts out a diss track. And on this diss track, and this is for the young ladies, if y'all in here, if y'all not in here right now, if y'all listen to it later on, this is for the Dustavions and the Glocktaviuses. If y'all listen later on, this is for y'all. She's already going through things with the racist people because they think that she doesn't deserve to play the Little Mermaid because of the color of her skin. And she's pushing through. But as she's pushing through, she's reading all these hateful and nasty comments. Now imagine this is going on in your life when one of the biggest moments of your life is happening. One of the biggest moments in your life is happening. And the person who is supposed to love and protect you because he's your boyfriend is literally doing the same thing that the racist people are. He makes a track, a song, and lets the world know how he's jealous of you, how he don't like this ish, and then he's coming at your co-star. At that moment, I know she didn't know how to feel. But again, she's in love. She's in love. I know her mother and them probably was like, girl. Her sister probably was like, girl, did he really do that? But she's in love and she's already in. Now, I know she probably had a talk with him and everything about it. But she stayed because, again, that's what love does. That is what love does. And she stayed put. And the internet aunties was raging like, you don't see that? This man literally told the world he was jealous of you. Now, these are things that we've seen on the surface. Could you imagine what she was going through with this man behind closed doors? What she was going through? So now let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. So now we have her, she's pregnant. She doesn't want anybody to know that she's pregnant. And I wish that he would not have taken that moment from her, because he took that moment from her. She didn't want to let us know. He told the world, being funny, streaming and streamed to her stomach. I said, that boy hates her. I said, he came in her life to, one, have a baby because he's wanted a baby to do content with. I said, but two, he came in her life to humble her. And he's going to try to break her down to the very last compound to when she does not know herself. I seen it. I said, he hates her. He doesn't like her. He doesn't really like her. His goal is to knock her down 100 pegs, because who the F does she think she is? And I was right. And I was right. Didn't say it out loud, but I and the internet aunties, we were right. We were right all along. Now, mind you, I never knew who he was. I know her because I've been watching her since she was a little girl. First time I seen her was on A House of Pain. She was Jasmine's friend. I said, this little girl is so cute with her little locks. That's where I knew her from. And then I started watching her evolve in movies and stuff like that. I said, oh, this little girl is the bomb. She's, yeah. And this is who we have today. But back then I said, OMG. I said, oh, he's a terror. I said, oh my God, he doesn't like her. He hates her. And I remember my nephew, we talked about it. My nephew is younger. He said, oh, why he do that? He said, oh man, he did that. Oh, he said, oh, that's crazy. He even thought it was crazy. And I told him, I said, she didn't want to show her pregnancy because this world is cruel. People are cruel. People are already telling her that she made the wrong decision. And now here she is, she's pregnant by him. So we already knew, she already knew what that was going to look like. And him acting like he was streaming and turned that camera to her stomach. I said, he don't like her. He doesn't respect her. He doesn't respect her boundaries. And this is not going to be good. And here we are today. Now, let's fast forward some, because I'm going to go in and out. We're going to fast forward some. So now she's gone. They broke up, right? And I don't care what anyone says, and I don't have to be there to notice. Because again, like Veronica Monroe said, like Miss Blackberry Tyra said, we are grown women. We've been there, done that. When he came to the internet to let the internet know, because he does every aspect of his life on the internet. Everything is for the internet for him. He's an internet whore. When he ran to the internet to tell the world that they are no longer together, she been gone. She been gone. She been gone. Exactly, Veronica Monroe. Yep, sure did. Sure did. And it's crazy because you better believe DDG knew what Funky Dineva said. And he just added fuel to the fire again because he wanted to knock her down 100 pegs. See, his jealousy of who she is what made him want to humble her. So, y'all, I guarantee you she left him way before. And his minions run around. He left her. Okay, so I'm going to say what they said. He left her. I guarantee you he left her way before we found out. And he ran to the internet to finally tell it because that's his content. He don't care who it hurts. He don't care who he drags. He just needs money. He just wants more money to add to whatever he has now. And through that all, we never heard that girl. She didn't come out. She didn't say anything. Behind the scenes, all this stuff was going on. She didn't say anything. But it's always the loudest person that's the guilty person. Because after that, we noticed he kept coming to the internet. So his next thing was because he seen that she was quiet. He saw that she was quiet. She wasn't saying anything. Y'all listen to what I'm putting down. He saw she was quiet. She wasn't saying anything. So his next thing was, I miss my son. I can't see my son. And we know that that's a stigma in the Black community because the bar for fathers in the Black community is in hell. And I'll say it again. The bar for fathers in the Black community is in hell. So any little bit of effort that a man puts forth, he ain't got to buy no Pampers. He ain't got to buy no shoes. He ain't got to help with daycare. He ain't got to help with hair. He ain't got to do nothing. He don't even have to live in the home. He does not even have to respect the mother of his child. All he has to do is act like he wants to show up. All he has to do is act like he wants to show up. And DDG knows that. And he knows that he has a following of people, again, who are not emotionally intelligent. So they are going to listen to what he say. And when he said the first time that he is not able to see his son and that he missed his son, he knew that that was going to throw off a dog whistle. Hey, Nanny of the Maroons, how are you? I'm glad you're here. He knew that saying that is a dog whistle in the Black community. And the Pickmeishas and Dustavions and Gloctavius and the kids who got school on Monday who are using their mother's Wi-Fi, and I hope the mothers change the passcode, they was ready. They was on full alert. And they was in that girl comment section going in. It was sad. And I said, I know a lot of these people, I know their mothers. And those of them who have fathers that are in the home or fathers that are present, I know their parents do not know the stuff that they're doing online. I know they don't know. So when he seen that that dog whistle had his soldiers ready, he continued to use that dog whistle. Now, I say that to say this because his followers have something that they always say. And that something is he tried to protect her image. He didn't want to ruin her image. Y'all don't, but see, y'all too young to realize coming to the internet and blowing the dog whistle was part of ruining her image while hiding his hand. I'm going to give you an example. Exactly. Yep. Nanny in the Rooms, you are right. I'm going to give you an example. He will get online again. Example number one. Halle and her baby were sick with RSV. Those of us who are adults and know RSV is, could put you 6 feet under. Many children and adults were being taken out of this life for that, right? They're sick. Now, his father's going to scream, she told him to come over. But again, they don't have the mental capacity to realize that, one, the way that I know that that was a lie was because it's RSV. Halle is not stupid. She knows that RSV is contagious. She does not want her child's father to catch the RSV because not only is it contagious, it is also a recipe to being unalived. Right? Hey, Bridget J. So what he did was he went over there, drove all those hours over there to her home because she bought a home 2 hours away. Went over there, went into her house, had the nerve to tell her she can stay upstairs. He wants to come while he take care of his son. She told him, no, you have to go. We are sick. You have to go. We're sick. You know what he did? He ran to the internet where the children under 12, the Pickmeishas and Gloctavius reside, waiting for him to get online. He ran to the internet and he said that she kicked him out, didn't allow him to see his son. Somebody told him that he could go over there. Somebody told him that she told him to come over there, and she kicked him out. Y'all want to know where the gaslighting was at? In the dog whistle? I'll give y'all a second. I'll give y'all a second to catch what I'm putting down. I'm going to tell you exactly what the dog whistle to attack her was in his rant when he came on social media and told them that she kicked him out and wouldn't let him see his son, and how he wanted to see his son and clear his nose and put him in the shower. You wanted to do all that for clicks, views, and streaming. But anyway, he did all of that. And not once did he tell his audience that Halle or that baby had RSV. He made it seem like it was a common cold. Not once did he tell his audience that Halle or that baby had RSV. And like a thief in the night, like a JetBlue holiday, them people bought a plane ticket on Frontier Airlines and took Frontier straight to her comment section and was tearing her ass up. Oh, I'm going to get there, Veronica. Was tearing her ass up. It was so bad. It was so bad that I wanted to cry because I said, this girl is strong. Oh my God. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Hey, BJ and KK, thank you so much. He knew exactly what he was doing. They would come out and say, don't bash her. Don't do that to her. Don't do that. I want to protect her image. He did all that. He blew the dog whistle, knew y'all was going to take Frontier Airlines to her comment section. And then when it all gets crazy, I'm trying to protect her. No, you're not, sir. You know exactly what you're doing. But again, your audience doesn't have the mental capacity to realize what you are doing. I'll give y'all another example. He went online. Now we're into the I Can't See My Baby Chronicles. Hey, Simply Beautiful. Exactly. So now we're on the I Can't See My Son Chronicles. She keeping my son away from me Chronicles because he knows that that's a soft spot. And he knows that he has a fan base of young women and women who probably have children whose fathers don't participate, don't want to see their kids or nothing, right? Then he knows he has a fan base of dudes who are probably fathers who probably can't see their kids or who probably just don't want to be a part of their kids' lives, but are going to blame it on the mother for being absent, right? So then we have him arguing with the AI version of Halle. And he's arguing with the AI version saying, give me my son. 50-50. Now, these people are so again, and y'all going to hear me say this a lot because this is facts. These people are so emotionally unintelligent that they don't even realize that there's nothing funny about this. Oh, he's streaming. Oh, it's funny. It's for streams. It's not. There's nothing funny about that. That's kind of cuckoo. That's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And when all of this is going on, Halle, she's not saying anything. She's not saying nothing. Even when that happened with the RSV thing, she came online. You could tell she was kind of sick. And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been online, but me and Halo, we have RSV. And that's how people found out that they were sick. But people were still in her comment section. Why? Well, why can't he take his baby and put and run out his nose and put him in the shower? Because it's fucking contagious and it unalives people. That's why. And y'all too dumb to realize that she was kind of protecting him. She don't want him to get sick because maybe she wasn't unalive and Halo wasn't unalive, but maybe he would have been the one to be unalived from catching RSV. But anyway, arguing with the AI version. Y'all thinking it's funny. It's a joke. It's not. It's cool. It's cool for goddamn Cocoa Puffs. And then he's still running with the I can't see my child, right? Then we see the baby's birthday come up, right? We see the baby's birthday come up. Halo's turning one with his little cute son. He looked just like his mama. And with his birthday, there was two parties, I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken. She gave one herself with just her immediate family. And then he wanted to do an extravagant one where he had his fans running around saying how he bought Halo this expensive car for his first birthday, only to find out, no, he did not. He was just faking for y'all and the cameras. But even in that instance, did anybody see how he would never give her the baby, would never let her hold her baby? And how she kept it in together? And how that baby was literally yearning for his mother and turning and wanting to be with his mother? Exactly, Simply Beautiful. That's it. Hey, Kim. And y'all see how the baby was yearning for his mother, but he would not let her hold that baby in those clips? You see that? Now let's fast forward a little bit more. Now, again, the She Won't Let Me See My Baby Chronicles is going. Met Gala. She looking so beautiful. And don't forget now, Halle is not saying a word. She is not saying nothing. She's on her grown woman shit. She's signing contracts. She's chilling. And in that instance, I know that she had some heavy hitters behind her that was coaching her and telling her, baby girl, you got a lot to lose. You got a lot to lose. And she listened. So then we go to the Met Gala. She's looking beautiful as usual. When I tell you, I think that girl is so gorgeous. Her face is so unique to me. I just love her. I just love the Bailey sisters anyway. And what did he do? What did he do? Before I even get into that, when they showed her and her co-stars met back up and they were out for a beautiful night on a town, and all she was doing was singing and dancing. And he came online and said he missed his son. And this time, his comment section didn't take Frontier. They took Spirit over to her comment section and was going in. Free Halo. Why are you out? Ugly, all this stuff. And all she's doing is just having a night out with her co-stars from The Little Mermaid. Now we at the Met Gala. Same thing. Exactly, Simply Beautiful. Same thing. But he came online. He put them buzzwords out. And they were in that girl's comment section going off to the point that she couldn't even enjoy herself. She left. We seen her leave. She left. And his chihuahuas and pit bulls were in her comment section going in while he sat back and talked shit. But what is crazy about that whole situation, and I hope you young girls are in this comment section that is going up for him, talking about he's doing this and he's a good father and he's that and he's this. Through all of this that is going on, from the Met Gala and all that stuff, we are finding out that you didn't even want to be around your kid. Yep, Kim, you didn't even want to be around him. We have soon found out that that girl has been begging you to sit down and do a set schedule so that baby can have structure. I'm going to get on that, so that that baby can have structure, and you refuse to do it. And now, as older women, as an older, soon to be 54-year-old woman that has been around the world and and still have more places to go, as these older women that are inside my comment section, some may be older than me, some may be younger than me, we so find out that not only was she asking you to sit down and make up a schedule so that this baby can have structure, because you and her both work, and it is not a good idea for you to just think you can pop the fuck up to her home. We find out that she has a man. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Now I'm looking at everything like, oh, calculations. She has a man. Exactly, Kim. She has a man. You knew she had a man. You just didn't know who her man was. And you not sitting down to make up a co-parenting schedule has nothing to do with what your minions are running around saying, talking about. Oh, but she said he threatened her with 50-50. Oh, but she wanted the schedule to go her way. Y'all don't know that. Nobody ever came out and said that she wanted the schedule to go her way. All she wanted was for both of them to sit down and make a schedule that will fit the both of them. He didn't want to make one because, one, that meant she's really gone. She ain't fucking coming back. Two, that will free up time for her to be with her man. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. I want you young girls to come in here. I want y'all to come in here. And some of you Dustavions too. Exhibit A. He has halo, right? He has halo. Mind you, again, they live almost 2 hours away from each other. He has halo. His drop-off time for halo was 3 p.m. LA time. 3 p.m. So as a mother, like some of us single mothers have done, I'm a single mom. My son is 33 now, so I don't even claim him no more. I ain't a mom. I don't have no kids. If my son listening to this, I love you, boo-boo. You know I'm mama playing. But my son is grown, okay? But okay. As a single mom, when his father would come and pick him up and he'd be gone for the weekend or be gone for the week, that's my time. And he would let me know what time. Listen, I'm going to bring him back Sunday at 1 o'clock. So I'll do all my running, have a good time. By Sunday, by 1 o'clock, I'm home to pick up my son. Right? Okay. He has halo. Haley is doing single mother with some time shit. She may have been with her man. She may have been shopping. She may have been catching the movie. But you were supposed to bring him back at 3. DDG not only shows up at 12, 3 hours earlier than he was supposed to, he breaks into her home. I'm tired of y'all talking about he had a key. He did not have a key. Stop lying. Stop lying and spreading lies. Stop doing that, because you're not hurting her. You're hurting him. This is, social media is not the real life, but guess what? In court it is. And y'all better believe them lawyers are looking at everything and they jotting it down and they crossing their T's and they dotting their I's. Y'all are making it worse for that man. Not only did he break into her home, He went upstairs, took a picture of her messy bed, sent her the picture and the text message, and said, I see what type of time you are on. I'm leaving Halo with George. I gotta go to work. Now, this is for the young ladies, and I'm speaking to y'all. And to some of you Pickmeishas older women, too, if y'all in here. Don't you ever give a man, don't you ever in your life, give a man the right to do what DDG did when he broke into that girl's home. He had no right. They were not together. They were not together. He had no right to break in. He had no right to take a picture of her bed. He had no right to question where or who she was with. That's none of his business. He had no right to bring Halo back 3 hours earlier. If you were going to leave him with George, when you called her before you left your house, why you just didn't stay there and leave him with George and say, listen, he's with George. If you come and get him, you could come and get him, or I'll just bring him back later. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? I hope so too, BJ and KK. Am I making sense? So this is another one of the things that he did while they were not together, while people are screaming, he don't want her, he don't like her. What he want her for? They've been broken up. Why is he breaking into her home? Why is he worried about who she's with? Why is he worried about if her bed messy? If she wanted to get her back cracked, so be it. If she wanted to get her back cracked by her new man, so be it. This is her time. Her son ain't there. And you ain't my man. Now, we have the Met Gala. That happened. She left. She left because it was just too much. You keep harassing this girl. And she still wasn't coming to social media bashing him, wasn't saying nothing, just living her life, right? Fast forward. She's out of the country with her sister, and I think Charmaine is her cousin. They out of the country. They're having a ball. They with Halo. They are having a ball. Now, keep in mind what's going on now. She's not with him. She been left him alone. They are no longer together. Been broken up way before he even told the internet that they were broken up, right? We got that situated. She's not coming to the internet. She's not saying nothing. She is silent. His minions are all, every chance they get, they all over her page, talking shit. Fast forward. Now she's in another country. Her, Halo, Chloe, and Charmaine. They're having fun. She's giving us little snippets because let's not get it twisted. We would see Halo when he was with Haley, but it wasn't all the time. Every now and again, she would show us Halo. Every now and again, she'll put a cute little video. There was nothing to the extreme of streaming. She didn't have a camera in that baby face 24/7. So we're going to cut that out as well. So she's having fun. And we see DJ Fatademics put out something about Haley being with Brent Fires, right? Okay. We soon realize that this fool done text her now. Now again, coming from a grown woman, been there, done that. I got my third sense, my spidey senses tingling, and I know the grown women in the comment section, I know y'all spidey senses are tingling too. He already knew that DJ Academics was going to put out that shit about Brent Fires. He already knew it. That's his boy. He already knew. He just needed more ammo to harass Haley. So when DJ Academics put that out about Brent Fires, you really think that he didn't consult DDG? DDG already knew. He already knew. So when DJ Academics put it out, DDG took that as the ammunition and was harassing Halle while she was in another country. Harassing her about a man. First of all, not only harassing her about a man, but harassing her about a man that she wasn't even with. But the point stands, why are you harassing this woman about a man and you ain't even her man? You ain't even her man, but you're harassing her about a man? Sir, how does that work? And that was the beginning of the end. And even in her reply back to him, she was sweet as pie. She said, I would never do that. I have Halo. That's why you coming back early trying to catch up with a man. She was doing her. She knew what to do. Leave this motherfucking house because this nigga gonna come back. He gonna come back. I know how he operate. Exactly, Kim. I know how he operates. But see, even then she was still nice in her reply back to him. I would never do that. I have Halo with me. And then she asked him, could you please stop harassing me? I'm trying to enjoy my Mother's Day. That shit was on Mother's Day. But I'm going to give y'all something else. Her first Mother's Day, he did the same thing. He harassed her, belittled her, attacked her and everything. Her first Mother's Day was terrible. Right? So now we got Halle, and that was the beginning of the end. Enough was enough. And that's why my title says she has the audacity to not be a pick-me. She said, okay, this is the shit you want to do. Since I can't get you to come to common ground like a fucking adult, since your mama can't because she's barely an adult her goddamn self, she has the mind and the brain capacity of a goddamn walnut. Since nobody can make you sit down and do this co-parenting schedule that will work out for me and you, I'm going to go to the people that will be able to do it for me. And she went to the courts. And not only that, she took all her shit with her to let them know, and he's continuing to fucking harass me, and I'm not doing nothing to this man. I'm not even talking about him. I don't post him. I don't talk about him. I don't even say his name. And this is the shit that I'm going through. So now we in court, right? Now I'm going to tell you, and this is for the little minions that follow him and stuff, because us grown people already know. When the court came up, first of all, he already knew about the warrant. He already knew about the TRO. He knew about all of that because the courts have to inform you. So for you little minions that thinking he found out when he was on that stream with Aiden Ross, no, he already knew. He already knew. And if y'all want to sit here and say, I'm lying, I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to give y'all a little hint for that. I'm going to give y'all a little hint to let y'all know how I know he already knew. He already knew because at the end of that little spiel that they did, Aiden Ross said, what did we talk about last night? He knew already. But I knew he already knew because that's how the courts operate around the world. He already knew about that. He had the papers served to him. He already knew. Okay? Now, you love your son so much. Your son been kept from you. You love him so much. You just want to see your son. Halle been keeping your son away from him, even though we already know that that's a lie because her text messages in real time already showed that nigga, you didn't want to sit down and make a co-parenting schedule. Before I get into that, not only did you not want to sit down and make a co-parenting schedule, well, if you don't like it, Letha Young, then you can carry your ass up out of here. How about that? Matter of fact, let me help you, sir. So, not only that, you sat there, and when Halle had that message to your mom and said, listen, because I'm leaving. So Daryl can come and get him. And for a man that loves his son so much, instead of saying yes, he said, no, I'll wait till they come back. And what did he do when they came back? She went to the Met Gala and he ran online and act like he was missing that special person, which was his son. But we already know it was Halle, but Halle done already kicked him to the curb. She was not looking back. So now we got caught. And you knew for weeks what the deal was. The doting father didn't even pick up for the lawyers to make the schedule to see his son, didn't ask to see his son. He did exactly what Halle said in her documents when she said he would do things to try and stop her from making money, would try to stop her bag. He did. He fell right. See, because he's not smart. He fell right into it. And see, he forgot that now they're in the court of law. Now we're in court. You can't do these things. The things you were doing to stop my bag when there was no type of supervision or there was no type of authority in place, you can't do it now. And I think he forgot. Because what did he do? Right before she was to leave, he petitioned the court to stop her and for Halo to stay with him. And I thank God, and I'm so glad that the judge seen through that bullshit and said, you will not, and I am not. And matter of fact, I'm giving her this TRO. You will not stop her from going to Italy to make her money. And you will not stop this baby from going with her. Thank you so much, Darlene. Thank you. And you will not stop this baby from going with her. And to Italy she went. Now they talk about, oh, he got a restraining order against her. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to speak it into y'all like how I'm talking to a fifth grader, because my fifth grade niece could get this. Giving him a TRO was like giving him a Band-Aid. Giving him a restraining order was like giving him a Band-Aid. Because why would you need a restraining order from somebody who don't want to be around you, don't want to talk to you, don't even want to see you, and don't even want to be 100 feet near you? Why would you get a restraining order against somebody that already got one against you? This person don't want to be around you. And we know this person don't want to be around you because this person does not come to the internet to talk about you or nothing. While you ran to the internet every 3 to 5 business days with the grievance of not seeing your son. And now we found out that you could actually see your son. But what you wanted was the goddamn ghetto 50-50 baby daddy plan. And that consisted of popping the fuck up whenever you wanted to pop up. So you may pop up on a Wednesday. You may pop up on a Saturday. You may get them on a Sunday. You may supposed to bring her back Sunday at 1. You're going to bring her back Sunday at 9 in the morning. That's what you wanted. And she said, I will not. Hey, Shirley, happy Sunday. She said, I will not. Exactly, Kim. You wanted the ghetto 50-50 baby daddy plan. And see, that may work for a lot of these women out here because a lot of them, they don't got nothing going on. They ain't got nothing going on. They still in love with a no good ass nigga. Nothing is going on. Ain't working, ain't doing nothing. Or just think it's cute that he could just stop your money. He could just stop your grind. He could just stop your relationships because he's in and out. See, that's what the ghetto 50-50 plan is. The ghetto 50-50 plan is to stop what the fuck you got going on. And I'll say it before and I'll say it again and I'm going to rewind it back. He knew she had a man. He just didn't know who. He just didn't know who. That's why he did. Let me see. Give him access to his son. He's always had access to his son. It was the access to Halle that was denied. Halle no longer let him have access to her. Listen, coming from a working woman that's on my grind and that I got to get the money. You really think that woman who is not only a singer, but is also an actress who is now doing brand deals and just everybody is loving her. We seen her with Nick Jonas' fine ass for the new Fossil watches up in New York. I'm so mad I wasn't there to see my girl. We see what plan and what role God has her going down. Now imagine she didn't have, imagine she let him have the ghetto 50-50 baby daddy plan. You know what would have happened, right? Oh, I can't. Oh, let me call Disney. Oh, I can't go because he was supposed to bring him back on Monday after I did the casting call. He's supposed to bring him back on Monday at 3 o'clock, but he bought him Saturday, so I can't go because I have nobody to mind the baby. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't go to Fossil. I can't go to the Fossil meet because he didn't come get the baby. He was supposed to came and got him, but he didn't come and get him. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that because Halo's father, he came earlier than expected. Hey, Pink Hearts Forever. That's the ghetto 50-50 plan. That's the ghetto 50-50 baby daddy co-parenting plan. It stops your grind. It stops anything you have going on. No, I'm sorry. I can't go. I can't go. I can't come, Scott. I'm sorry. I know we were supposed to plan this weekend together. We were supposed to have the picnic together, but he didn't come and pick up the baby. He said he has something to do. I'm putting you young ones up on game. Hey, MLC Capricorn. I'm putting you young ones up on game that think what he's doing is honorable. And what he's doing is, no, it's not, honey. It's not. Sorry to tell you, it's not. It's not. And again, the internet aunties and the older women and some of the younger women, we see right through it. We see right through it. He was trying to stop her bag. He was trying to stop her love life because if there was not a co-parenting schedule in effect, he could come and go and do whatever the hell he please. And life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way when you are a mother. Life doesn't work that way when you work. They both work. They both work. Life doesn't work that way. So guess what? Now the judge is going to put that into effect. The judge is going to make that happen now. And y'all mad. But y'all was in his comment section telling him to go to court. And he was gaslighting y'all asses talking about Halle don't want to go to court. All the while she was already in fucking court. See how he do y'all asses? But y'all sending him all fucking super chats, stickers, or whatever else y'all sent on Twitch or whatever. See how he was doing y'all asses? Already had his ass geared up for court. He knew it already. He knew it. He already knew. So now we have her in Italy. My favorite part. People don't know. Now, this is the kicker right here. People that already knew she had a man, right? He knew she had a man. He wouldn't tell his followers that though. But people on the outside like you and me, they already knew she had a man because they spotted her and him at a couple of Beyonce concerts. And the recent one was the one in Italy, right? Now that was all online, all over the net. The way this Negro be on the net. Y'all think he ain't see that? Y'all see where the older aunties see where I'm going. The way that Negro be on the net. Y'all think he didn't see that? Y'all think he ain't see when they were saying, we see Halle with some guy, we don't know who he is. Y'all think he didn't see the picture, the video of Scott holding her hand and pushing her through the crowd? Y'all think he didn't see that? I'm going to tell y'all, yes, the hell he did see it. He seen it. He seen it. That's why he wanted to see his son in Italy. It ain't have shit to do with him walking Paris Fashion Week in goddamn Paris. It ain't had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with, I wonder if I'm going to see her man. And I'm going to get to that. So he's seen that that man was already in Italy with Halle. So now he want to see his son while he's in Italy. Mind you, you wasn't this fucking eager when you was in the goddamn United States of America 2 hours away. So now he goes to Italy. Okay, fine. I have no problem with that. Go to Italy, see your son. And people say, nah, no, he didn't. That's because he was in Paris Fashion Week and he was right there. That's what. And I had to school a couple of people and say, honey, Paris and Italy are not the same thing. Paris and Italy are not the same thing, boo-boo. Stop saying he was in Italy doing whatever. He wasn't. He was in Paris. He had to go to Italy to see the baby. Wee wee, fee fee. Stop it. So anyway, he goes to Italy. Okay, you go to Italy, fine. Here is the kicker. If I ain't tell you one thing, I ain't gonna tell you. One thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. If you young girls are in here, I'm not gonna tell you no lie. He was given what he needed to see his son while he was still in the States. Ask me, did the doting father who loved his son so much comply and get the resources that he needed to see his son? And nope, he didn't. He didn't. And don't sit there and say, oh, it was too, because if I can go on my phone and look up escorts in Italy for child custody cases and found about 7 of them to be chaperones that works Monday through Sunday, all times of the day and night, why couldn't he do that? Because it wasn't about seeing his son. It wasn't about seeing his son. You better clock that T. So guess what? Guess what? Another thing. So when he didn't get the people to chaperone the visits, guess what he asked the judge? Guess what he asked the judge? Could Halle have chaperoned the visit? When I tell y'all I want to throw my goddamn phone, he asked the judge, could Halle be there? The judge said no. Sir, why do you want her to be there? She don't like you. She not fucking with you. Why do you want her? Oh, the aunties know what's going on. Oh, because you think if she's with you, then she won't have time for her man. Halle said, The judge said, no. Halle said, well, what I can do is so he can see his son. The bitter baby mother went into her pockets and used her resources so that you can have time with your child. But she's the bitter, nasty one. She's keeping him away from his son. She's better than fucking me. Because guess what? I would have said, I got nothing. I can't do nothing for you, man. These are my employees. Listen, you should have had your shit together before you flew your motherfucking ass out here. And then you had the nerve to fly out there and then bring the motherfucking get along gang, the Scooby-Doo crew. But you couldn't do what you had to do to make sure that visit with your son went smoothly. Again, Halle to the motherfucking rescue. Her money Since y'all stay screaming, oh, he made 12 million. He's a millionaire. He got more money than her. She used her money, her fucking resources, and her people to make sure that the doting father who loved his son so much and can't do without his son and come to the internet every 3 to 5 business days crying, oh, my son, I want to see my son, 50-50, to make sure his shit ran smoothly. That's what she did, the bitter baby mama. But ain't been gone forever. But I understand, okay, Halle, because you want to have your time with your man, and I understand that. And it looked like a goddamn time was had, even though that was before they got there. That was before they got there, but it looks like a time was had. And if I'm not mistaken, Scott was still there. But anyway, moving along. So now you had your time. You done made your mama a Twitch account and everything because you want her to post some. See, that's why I said this shit is all about fucking content with this baby. You was trying to make that fucking baby another woo-wop. And Halle said, no, bitch. Not today. Not any other day. Exactly. Not today. Not any other day. Y'all will not be doing this with my son. So now you're bringing him back. And lo and behold, who catches you but the paparazzis? Who catches you but the paparazzis? Now, this is the funny shit. Now, y'all, the paparazzi did catch Halle before they caught her with Scott. They did catch her. They caught her when she was walking through the town in Italy. I think she had her what's the name in her hand? Her script was in her hand and she was doing something, I think, in that town. The paparazzi definitely did catch her. They caught her. But sir, this is how I'm going to fucking call cap on the paparazzi catching you. First of all, you're not known globally. That's number one. That's the first thing, right? That's number one. And I don't give a damn how much money you got. I don't give a damn how many times your minions or these girls or these fanboys run around the internet talking about how you known like that. No, you're not. And now you're only known for being Halle's baby daddy. But you're not known to just have paparazzi running up on you in Italy, sir. Please stop it. And I'm going to tell you how I know that shit was staged and that shit was fake. See, you got to be quicker than that. And you got to be smarter than that. See, you can run this game on your little minions and your little followers and stuff that don't know they asshole from their appetite. But people that got a brain and that did not eat paint chips growing up, we know better. We know goddamn better. Some of your followers is giving lead paint. I'm going to tell you how I know for a fact that you were the one that staged that goddamn paparazzi shit. And just because it's YouTube, I'm going to say for entertainment purposes only and alleged. Sir, from the time that you were out there, you were in the restaurant streaming. Y'all was eating, doing all types of stuff in the restaurant. You, that boy, Cinco, Chinko, whatever his name is, the girl, India. Y'all was in the restaurant. Y'all was outside in the night, dancing, twerking, doing all types of shit. Ain't a pop-up pizza-razzi come and take near motherfucking picture of you walking through Italy, dancing through the night to the beat of the rhythm of the night, all that shit in a restaurant full of people eating and all that. Ain't near paparazzi and nobody take a motherfucking picture. But now you want us to believe that when you have Halo, here come the paparazzi. It's given Halo was more famous than you. They probably just wanted a picture of Halo. And your ass had to be a part of that. But stop acting like paparazzi just spotted you and said, oh, DDJ, can I? You was in the fucking open, dancing in the streets, in restaurants and all of that, streaming, doing everything. Ain't a paparazzi say shit. Stop it, sir. Please stop it. Tell that shit to somebody that, again, lead paint. So we have all of that, right? Now, he's gone. Since the Italy trip and now, you ain't hear that MF say nothing about missing his son, want to see his son. He gonna get Halo. You didn't even call the courts to try to get another date for him to go back out there, nothing, but you flying on jets to Miami. Why you didn't, from the time she was out there for 2 months, why you didn't go back to see your son? From the time she was out there for 2 months, why the fuck you ain't fly back to see your son? You buying India jewelry and you doing a goddamn dating show and all this shit where you spending money, you doing this, you doing that. Why you didn't hop on another plane to go see your son? Because you miss him so fucking much. And that could have been a goddamn another, vacation for you. You could have called the courts. Listen, ask the judge, can I go and see him again? I want to see my son. I am missing him, and I'll just stay in the same hotel, whatever. And I want to. And I'm glad, and I know the judge would have complied because this ain't about you missing or seeing your fucking son. This is about you not being able to finish what you started, and that's destroying Halle. See, how dare she get the fuck away? How dare she have the audacity to leave me, pick up the pieces, and not fucking look back? How dare she have the nerve, the audacity to go to court and make me have to be a man and adhere to a goddamn schedule? Who do she think she is? That's why you didn't go back to see your son, because it wasn't even about your son. It was about controlling your mother. People saying, oh, Halle wants control. No, she don't. She wants structure. She wants structure. That's it. Structure. We're not together anymore. You can't pop up on me like that. I need structure for Halo. I need structure. You work, I work. I need structure. I need a set time when you're going to bring them back. I need a set time when you're going to pick them up. It's structure. That's not control. Had you wanted control, or you wanted to be there and see your son every day when you wake up, you should have married his mother, or you should have stayed with his mother and not try to drag her down, not try to humble her. See, the thing is, you thought she was going to never wake up because you thought that she loved you and loved the fact of her child having a father in the home more than she loved herself. And she showed you that's not the fucking case. She showed you that is not the case. So now here y'all are. I said it before and I said it again. Had he sat his ass down and came up with a schedule with the mother of his child, they wouldn't be in court today. None of this stuff. I don't want to hear all that shit about, well, did you see his text messages to her? Them old ass messages? Yeah, I seen them. And guess what I got to say about that? It's something that a lot of you people don't even know exists. It's called reactive abuse. The reactive abuse was starting before she even got pregnant. The reactive abuse started before she even got pregnant. Hey, make it right all the time. So some of you who are in the bushes that are probably young, that probably don't even know what reactive abuse is, I'm going to give you an example. I keep hitting you, yelling at you, screaming at you, talking down on you. You ain't shit. You ain't nothing. You ain't this. You ain't that. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want you. Look at you. You look disgusting. You fat. You this, you that. And when you get enough of that and you turn around and try to sock it back to me, that's when it's my turn to make you look crazy. What are you saying that for to me? I didn't do nothing to you. That's reactive abuse. Reactive abuse is, I'm going to give y'all another example. Him being with her, knowing she's going through postpartum, knowing she's going through something, but making sure she sees that he's at the movie theater with another girl, or making sure she sees that he's in another country with another girl. He want to make sure she see that so she can feel low, so she can feel like nobody wants her, so she can break down. Those things like that is abuse. Abuse. Let's not get into, oh, she put tracking devices in this stuff. You motherfucking right. I would have put air tags in this shit too. Because you have one time. This is what y'all leaving out. You have one time to take my child and go somewhere. My new baby that I pushed out of my ass, that I had in my stomach for 9 months, that I almost died. Because when you have a baby, to those that don't know, you have 1 foot in the grave. They say you have 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot off the bed. It's hit or miss. A lot of mothers don't make it and their children do. A lot of mothers don't make it and their children do. Because having a baby is not only one of the greatest gifts, but it's also a thin line between life and death. Y'all young kids in here, ask your mama. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. I remember I had my son, and that last push, before that last push came, I could just remember hearing, don't black out, because I was blacking out. I was blacking out. That was it. Had I not pushed him out, I probably wouldn't be here today. He'll probably be here, but I wouldn't. Having a baby is a thin line between life and unaliving, right? So he doing all of this to her. Then the air tags things. But this the same man that took her child left. She ain't know where he was. He wasn't answering no calls, no nothing. She don't know where her baby at. She going through postpartum already because he's putting her through anyway. She don't know where her baby's at. He know this is the only way, one of the only ways he could get her. One of the ways he could make her obey him. One of the ways he could break her down, take her child, act like I ain't never bringing him back. And he did that. So she started putting air tags in his stuff. I want to know where my baby at all times. They said she put all these air tags in the car and all that. I don't believe that shit. And I believe Halle when she counterclaimed, it was like, he's exaggerating. They're lying and exaggerating. Notice he never said that about her stuff, though. He never said that about her stuff. But we do have the documents where she's saying that he's lying and exaggerating. So she do the air tag. So what? So what? Then after you do that to her, then you threaten her. People say, oh, she threatened with the 50-50. She said he threatened me with the 50-50. That's what that was about. That's what that was about. It was about him saying he'll take her baby and she would never see him again and he wouldn't know where they were at. And guess what? Had she not went to court, this was a lot of people don't understand. Had she not went to court and set up some stipulations about, them having, a agreement, he could have definitely took that baby and went somewhere and didn't have to tell her and been gone and never came back. Because guess what? He's the father. But y'all want to call her bitter. He did all this stuff to break down Kim. Exactly. He did all this stuff to break down her self-esteem, to break down her net worth, to break down who she was. And I think she was just at the very, very bottom and something told her, get your ass up. Do you know who the fuck you are? You are the Halle Bailey. You are the Halle Bailey. You better get up. You better straighten your goddamn crown. You better about face and do what you was put on this earth to do. And she's doing it. And she's doing Kim. That's all he is. That's all he is. And she's doing it. Now, with this court case, I see them running around. Oh, he winning. No, he's not. He's not winning anything. He's not winning. He's getting more time. And what people don't understand is that's all Halle wanted. That's all the fuck she wanted. What part of that orange y'all understand it? Y'all really think that girl wants to be with her baby 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? No, she don't. She loved him to death. She loved every being of him because he came out of her. But even mothers need some me time. That's why she got a nanny. She needs some time for herself. wanted. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted. So in essence, she's winning. And now he gets more days, but they're still unsupervised. I mean, they're still supervised. And then now here we go with she keep changing judges. She keep changing judges. She's not the respondent. The respondent is changing, is asking for changes of judges. Go in y'all little books and look who the respondent is. She's not asking. But see, they lie. And then the lie catches traction. And now you got the kids under 12, the Pickmeishas and the Dustavions screaming, oh, she keeps changing the judges when she's not getting her way. Dummy, she's actually getting her way. The judge, the courts is actually making him adhere to a schedule. What part of that don't y'all understand? So male identified. Exactly, Kim. What part of that don't y'all understand? She's getting her way. She knows how this thing goes. The time just going to creep up if he shows that he can be trusted, if he shows that he's adhering to what the courts want. She wants him to get time with her son. This is why they are in court, you idiots. And she still has custody right now. She still has custody. Now this is the new thing. But she, listen, nah. She keep changing judges. She is not. She's not changing judges. Stop lying on that girl to make y'all feel better when y'all don't even realize all y'all doing is hurting him. And it's hurting him more because the way he come out and take up for India love, he's not coming out and taking up for his damn baby mama. Y'all love Halo so much. Y'all want to see this baby so bad, all up in her. Listen. They was up in Chloe's comment section today screaming free Halo. Where is Halo? We gonna spam this comment section until you tell us where Halo is at. His goddamn fan base. His fan base. And they so idiotic and again so slow and again not no sight of emotional intelligence, not realizing this is hurting him. This is not hurting them. This is not hurting them. This is hurting him. And then the fact again that he will come to the internet and he will take up for India love and the girls on his dating show while y'all are running a fucking muck, harassing now not only Haley, but y'all harassing her fucking sister, Chloe. Not only are y'all harassing Chloe, y'all had the audacity to go into Will Packer's, the motherfucking Will Packer's goddamn page and harass them because they took a picture of Haley finishing up her scene and y'all motherfuckers couldn't even see Halo. All y'all seen was his backside and y'all was in that comment section. Somebody's mamas need to be in court because I need to know where the fuck are these mamas and these daddies at that are letting their motherfucking kids run amok on their Wi-Fi plan. Exactly, sweet lady. And Veronica Monroe, this is something that I heard. You see how you said they think he's a high-valued man? They said a high-valued man is nothing but a regular woman. Because we do it all. A high-valued man is nothing but a regular woman. That is it. That is all. Exact, sweet lady. And that's the thing. So now y'all all in these, y'all in Chloe comments, and Chloe ain't paying them no fucking mind. But the fact that y'all are over there. The fact that y'all are over there. So now here's the new shit. Y'all not ready. Here's the new shit now that they're saying. Remember when when the brother got into that fight at that big thing that they had? And he told the brother, get him. And Dub fought that guy. So now the thing is, Halle planted the guy there to fight Dub so that way she can have something to give to the courts. Halle planted the guy there to fight Dub so now that she can have something for the courts. When I tell you it's sick, everything that's going wrong with him, they're starting to blame Halle. Mind you, she's minding her business. She's not saying anything. She's minding her business, living life, looking good, looking moisturized, minding her business. Yeah, that's the new thing, Kim. Minding her business. And you got them over there saying that she hired the guy to fight Dub. Ain't that crazy? So now you got DJ academics and all them out here disrespecting Halle, but you people are under her comment section wanting to see Halo so bad, like he is a nephew of yours, or like he is your son, or like he is a part of your family. Y'all so busy wanting to see him while disrespecting his mother. How does that go? How do you disrespect the woman that birthed him, but is arguing and fighting tooth and nail to see him? Now I see why she went to court. You motherfuckers are batshit crazy. No, y'all will not see my baby. No, y'all won't. Even got Dub new girlfriend talking about just give us Halo. Bitch, who are you? Bitch, who are you? Sit your stinking ass down, because that man said he calling ice on your ass. You worried about getting Halo, you're nobody. You worried about getting Halo, and we just seen a video of him screaming on your ass, and you sitting there looking dumb. Worry about what the fuck you got going on with him while he disrespects your ass 24/7. Halle got this. But see, he don't even realize that all this shit is not a good look for him. And the fact that you stay online and the fact that you talk all this shit, but you cannot come up there and tell them, okay, enough is enough, y'all. I'm going through a custody battle. What y'all doing up in, my son's mother, page and stuff is not a good look. And then they come out with Halle fans, I don't see Halle fans doing shit. And I wouldn't see Halle fans doing shit because I don't go to his fucking page. I don't take a motherfucking Delta flight because I love Delta. I don't take a Delta flight to his page. But it's like y'all motherfuckers got the red light special on anytime Halle come up, because the first thing over there is a bunch of minions disrespecting that woman and at the same time wanting to see her son. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Exactly, Kim, exactly. Yes, she is trash. Yes, she is trash. Yep. So all this stuff, and I'm saying all of this to say, young women, y'all have to do better. Stop listening to the lies that they're spreading all on social media. Y'all getting y'all shit from social media when the goddamn court documents are there for you to read. Like the girl will tell me, no, he did not. No, he did not. It's Halle asking for a new judge. It's Halle asking for a new judge. And I said, honey, Halle is not the respondent. She's the one that brought the case forward. She's not the respondent. She's not asking for a new judge. Yes, she is. I said, show me in the documents where it says that it's Halle that's asking for a new judge. Do you know what this child showed me? She went to AI and pulled up what AI said. I said, Lord, we are doomed. I said, bless your heart, sweetheart. I said, I'm bowing out. I said, that's what I get for even coming up in a comment section and saying anything to someone who is saying consistently that Halle is switching judges anytime she doesn't get her way. Because at the end of the day, Halle is getting her way. She's getting her way. This is all she wanted. This is all she wanted. She is most definitely getting her way. Getting her way. And I'm going to tell you something else that they're probably realizing. And see, this is another reason why I know It's not. Now, I know they both fought each other because Halle said it. We both was fighting. He chipped my tooth. Yeah, we both was hustling. They actually said she hit him first. You don't know who hit who first. But we do know that she did say she didn't try to make herself seem innocent. She said we both was. And you damn right. Motherfucker, you chip my tooth, I'm rocking, socking, roboting your ass. But here's something, and I'm going to tell you what lets me know that she was going through fucking hell with DDG, that his family fucking knew she was going through hell, and that she is as innocent as we fucking think she is. To a certain extent, I'ma tell, and that she was just fighting back. That this is her this is her reflexes. You hit me, I'ma hit you back. You come at me, I'ma come at you back. I'ma tell you how I know. And y'all listen to this. If you young people are in the comment section, y'all listen to this because the aunties know. This is how I know without being there. Anytime his sister or his family members could go and talk shit about Halle the way they are so easily, and go and like motherfucking posts of people saying she looked like a crackhead, or saying that she's ugly, or saying this and that, or being so comfortable like Dub, saying how Halo is hideous and all this stuff. You know why they're comfortable doing that? Or why it's so easy for them to do that? Because they witnessed the fucking hell that he was putting her through. They witnessed it. They fucking knew. But again, she has the audacity to leave him. They knew. That's why it was no thing. It didn't skip TT's mind to go and like that shit and laugh about somebody calling Halle a crackhead. It didn't skip Dub's mind to come online and say how Halo was ugly and hideous and all this stuff. It's all right for DJ Academics to call Halle all types of bitches and hoes and she's ugly and she this and that. You know why? Because they all knew how this nigga was already treating that girl. They already knew. See, if he was doing her good, and if he was a good man, and the evidence that she put in was false, it wouldn't have been so easy for them to do that. And imagine it being that easy for them to do all this shit while Halle is silent. Now, I could see if she was up there going on. She's not even saying anything. She's not going off on him or nothing. She's not talking about him. She's not insinuating things. She's not coming up making subliminals or nothing. Do y'all get what I'm putting down? You sure can't, Kim. Do y'all get what I'm putting down? It's easy for them because they know that she's telling the truth. They know she's telling the truth. They're just mad that the truth got out. They're just mad that the truth got out. That's it. That's all. I don't want none of these, like they said, coming to my competition, talk about, what about the knife when she was walking past? Did you see a video of her walking past in his house with a knife? You didn't see that. You just heard him say that out of his mouth. You didn't see none of that. You just heard him say that. Well, what about you? You didn't see none of that. That's just what he said. But what I seen her say in her documentation, she had proof of in text messages and stuff like that. What I did hear her say when he was saying that shit about her, she came right back with her declaration and said he's lying and he's an exaggerator. Stuff didn't happen like that. But he never counterclaimed and said that about none of the shit she was saying about him. Things that make you go, Exactly, Kim. Exactly. He sure did. So let's not get it twisted, young ladies. And I'm saying that to say this. Don't ever let a man play in your face. Don't ever let a man play in your face. You are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of a good man. You are worthy of somebody loving you back. You are worthy of somebody loving you the way that you love them. You don't have to be subjected to scrutiny. You don't have to be subjected to disrespect. You don't have to be taken down the road of despair and dishonor before you hit the road of love and honor. It don't work that way. And see, that's what happened in Haley's case. Again, he was there for a content baby and to knock her down 100 notches until she was no longer recognizable. And somebody told her, get the fuck up and adjust your crown. And that's what she did. And now here she is. Y'all see how she's flourishing. Y'all see how she's flourishing. And DDG is lashing out in his own way. All these India love and doing this dating show and all that. Cap. He's trying to make Halle feel some type of way. I don't care what nobody say. He's trying to make her feel some type of way. Like she's missing out on something. She already know what he is and who he is. She don't want that back. That's why she's silent. That's why she's doing her. That's why she pays him no mind. That's why, guess who didn't come to court? Guess who didn't come to court? I said, I hope you're not talking about Halle because she was there on Zoom. You do know they do Zoom court hearings now, right? Since COVID, they do Zoom. See, that's how the bullshit starts. And then you got the minions repeating it. So now you got people repeating she didn't show up to court when she did. She showed up on Zoom. She showed up on Zoom. So now they're telling him that he can, they gave him, the judge gave him the authority to call Halle when it's dealing with Halo. Let's see how that shit go. Because when he hit her up, he shouldn't be talking about nothing but his son. He shouldn't be talking about nothing but his son. So before I get off of here, let's stop acting like she's losing. She's not losing anything. She's gained back her self-respect. She's gained back her dignity. She's gained back her pride. Like I said, she's beautiful as hell. She's looking good. The people that matter is in her life. Those are the ones that are calling her for movie deals. Those are the ones that are taking her and doing things for her, you know, as far like Fasu, Nick Jonas and all them. That's what matters. Y'all up here talk about like the award that she won before the court. They have no self-esteem, Kim, and that's sad. Like what happened before the court. I don't think so neither, MLC Capricorn. Like the stuff that, exactly, Veronica, exactly. And did that too late. And did that to the judge seen through that shit. But like when she just got her award, when she met Faith and she spoke. Now, I watched that clip. And maybe somebody got to go behind me and see that clip where Halle is talking. Y'all know what I'm talking about when the city of LA gave her, they got this little award and they gave it to her. And I did not hear no children saying dad. But now they have a clip where there's a child saying dad. And you know it automatically what the folks are saying. Oh, look at her face. She mad because Halo said dad. Y'all can hear Halo saying dad. And it sounds like somebody put a clip of a child saying dad in there. Now, this is my thing. And see, this is when I say folks are crazy. And I'm glad that Halle finally went to court because these people are nuts. How the fuck y'all know that was Halo? So y'all telling me that if she did bring her son, there were no other mothers in there that brought their children? Y'all automatically said that was Halo? That's why I'm saying these kids need to get off this Wi-Fi. They need to stop watching the streaming stuff because it is frying their fucking brains. I said it's nothing but a bunch of 12-year-olds and red pillars in training. And that is dangerous for our young girls coming up. Yes, Kim? Where she just got the award in LA. I watched it and I never heard a baby saying dad, nothing. But if a baby did say dad, I wouldn't have automatically assumed that it was Halo, because there were other women there who more than likely were mothers and who probably bought their children. Now, we don't even know if Haley even bought Halo, but they automatically said that it was Halo saying dad dad. And in the original clip, there is no child saying dad dad. Somebody took that clip and put the dad dad voice in there and said it was Halo. These people are crazy. These people are nuts. And these women or men need to get their kids, because this street, watching them strains with DDG and God, oh, they got money. I don't care how much money they got. They are morally, spiritually, and emotionally bankrupt. And that is sad for a kid to sit there and watch that shit all day. He needs to get off the, exactly. Yes, Veronica, always in somebody's business. So again, Haley is doing well. She's looking good. And I'm glad that this court case is turning out the way it is, because again, that's all she wanted. That's all that girl wanted. And I'm so happy for her, because not only did she want a child, you know, the father to know his child, but she also wants time for herself. She's in a new relationship. I swear, I hope this is her person. I hope this is her person. She's back around the people class, which are the other A-listers, music producers, singers, songwriters. I love that for her, because I don't care what nobody say. All the money in the world can't buy class. And we see that with DDG and his family. We see that with them. All the money in the world cannot buy class. And look what's funny. With all of this that went on, she's finally away from him. We have of magnitude yet. We haven't seen him going to another event of magnitude yet. And he did that to himself. He did that to himself. But at the end of the day, he was trying to shrink her. And you young ladies, if y'all in here listening, I don't want that for y'all. I don't want that for y'all. Stop taking what you see, if y'all following what's going on. Stop taking what you see or what you hear on social media. Read it for yourself. If you don't understand the documents, get someone else that's older to read them to you. Because y'all out here running around talking about this case and y'all don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. I'm pro women all day until somebody shows me otherwise. And I'm not pro woman for a woman that's wrong, but I'm pro woman all day. And from the beginning of time, I knew her being with DDG was going to be a shit show. And guess what? I was right. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. Until next time, bye. Sure did, Veronica. Sure did. Hey, Sandra. Sure did. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday.